After a 2-year respite from political life, Dr. Uzi Landau, a top Knesset member for the Likud party for over 22 years, announced recently that he would be leaving Likud and joining Avigdor Lieberman's Yisrael Beitanu party. His decision sent shockwaves throughout the Israeli political arena as it signaled the defection of one of the Likud's most veteran members. In an exclusive interview, InfoLive TV met with Dr. Landau to speak with him about his reentry into Israeli politics and his decision to change political parties.
Basically, I had a break of about 3 years from political life, and now I'm diving into these deep waters once again. You need, when it comes to the very basic issues of Israel, clear positions, clear platforms. And when I look on Likud, which has been my home for many, many years, I must say that over the past few years, something there has been diluted. And I therefore thought that the most important thing at the moment is to just enhance this type of leadership, the national leadership in Israel, in order to promote the country as such. And in my analysis, my best way to contribute towards that is to join Israel Beitanu, headed by Lieberman. I think this is the anchor of the national camp in Israel. And I believe those who don't find clear answers from Likud and belong to the national camp, I believe will find a home in Israel Beitanu.
InfoLive TV also asked Dr. Landau what he thought about Tzipi Livni becoming the next Prime Minister of Israel.
I think that it is going to be a danger if Tzipi Livni will lead Israel in the future. When I see Kadima as a party, it's a party that has no ideals, it has no ideology, it has no clear way. It is basically the essence of pure opportunism in Israel.
Finally, we asked Dr. Landau what he thought about the current peace negotiations between Israel and the Palestinian Authority.
It's a hoax. A whole school of mine in Israel was trying to persuade, and it did persuade many here in Israel, that perhaps the road to peace is with many Israeli concessions. The more we will make, the closer we'll get to peace. Well, for that we've paid over the past 15 years since Oslo for over 1,500 casualties, people who died here under terror. Terror is on the rise all the time. You do have, in a free Palestinian election monitored by President Carter, you see Hamas coming to have the majority and forming a government. And we are today more distant to peace than ever. And perhaps in the words of one of the architects of Oslo, a Nobel Prize winner, Mr. Perez, who said that there is no chance to peace in the very near future with the Palestinian Arabs. So the real problem is not in us making concessions. The real problem is the very basic Arab hostility and refusal to accept us as an independent entity.
Despite his decision to change political parties, Landau insists that it is not he who is abandoning his former party, but his former party who is abandoning its original ideas. Therefore, Dr. Landau believes that Yisrael Beitanu is the new home of the national camp, and he is convinced that many people will eventually join him.